Oh, it's just spiritual warfare. Everyone's talking about how it's a spiritual war, but no one really explains spiritual warfare. I've seen two instances of spiritual warfare on the internet, like videos of it. Both of them occurred in court during it was both during murder trials, and it was during the victim statement portion, and both of them happened with the victim statement is where you have the criminal sit there and listen to the family speaking about how much their crime hurt them. And I never understood that part of court anyway, because I mean, if the criminal's a psychopath, they're gonna enjoy it, because the whole reason they do crime in the first place is just to feel more powerful than other people, feel like they're powerful in the world, and I can't think of a better testimony to their power than the family members of the victims talk about all the pain that they caused. So all these family members are saying these horrible things to these criminals, and they just sit there stone faced. And then the father of one of the victims gets up, and this happened on two instances, one in England and one in America, and both of them were fathers that got up. And the father gets up, and they forgive them. They forgive the criminal for killing their daughter. I think one was a daughter, one was a son. And this is the only time that the criminal actually broke. They like break and they start crying. And what those fathers were doing was they were attacking the demons inside the person, not the person. So they were attacking their demons by forgiving them. So, because they knew that the demons were the ones that really did the crime. These criminals were once children of God themselves, all innocent until they were traumatized to a point where they would commit those acts. They got those demons inside them. And so these fathers realized that the true perpetrator was the demons living inside these people, these men. And that's who they were going after. They were attacking the demons. So that's an example of spiritual warfare. And so how can we do spiritual warfare? The biggest way is to forgive the people that hurt us. And so, and when I say forgive, I don't mean take your boundaries down around them. Keep those boundaries up, because if they hurt you again, you'll just have more stuff to forgive about. It'll just start the process all over again. So keep the boundaries up. But what forgiving does is it releases the anger inside us. And by releasing the anger, see what anger does is it fills up our heart with anger, so it removes all the love. And that's basically hurting ourselves, because love is our best weapon, out there in the spiritual war. And without the love, you can't really fight the demons so good. And so we forgive the people that hurt us, and then we can bring back the love into our life and release that anger, and then we can pray for them that they'll be saved by Jesus themselves, and and in the process of them getting saved by Jesus, basically getting rid of their demons and taking food out of the devil's mouth. So yeah, take the food out of the devil's mouth by forgiving people and praying for their salvation. You don't have to worry about revenge or anything, because the worst thing to be is Satan's favorite. That's like the worst position in the world, because Satan will take you down just the same as anything else. And so eventually everything kind of evens out.